The Deputy President William Samoei Ruto yesterday convened an urgent meeting with his key allies from the larger Mount Kenya region. I want us to look into that particular meeting and try to dissect the objective it was intended to achieve. And I observed two things from that meeting. The first thing I observed was the absence of Mwangi Kiunjuri. Why was Mwangi Kiunjuri missing from that meeting? Mwangi Kiunjuri was fired by President Uhuru Kenyatta for associating with the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. In fact, it was projected that Mwangi Kiunjuri was going to automatically become the leader of the larger Mount Kenya allies of the Deputy President. He was missing. And just this week, Mwangi Kiunjuri was very clear on one thing, that his party was not going to merge with the United Democratic Alliance Party, and that is now focusing his energy in promoting his party and making it a national party. He was missing. The second thing I observed was that this meeting was attended by several leaders, majority from the United Democratic Alliance Party. But none of them shared the details about this meeting. The person who shared the details about this meeting was none other than Moses Kuria. Let me read for you what Moses Kuria posted about this meeting. Let me just get it. Moses Kuria is saying, held a meeting of the Hustler Nation team for the imminent victory in KIAMBAA. Now, in this meeting, there was Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua never shared anything about this meeting on his official Facebook page or Twitter. There was Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah never shared anything about this meeting. There is Alice Wahome there, never shared anything about this meeting. There was Ndindi Nyoro, never shared anything about this meeting. Then there was the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Again, his Facebook never shared anything about this meeting. But Moses Kuria shared. And the other guy who shared it is actually Irungu Kang'ata. Let me just get what Irungu Kang'ata is saying. He's saying, united we stand. So by saying that united we stand, it means this meeting was about reconciling some of these people. United we stand, Hustler Nation, KIAMBAA constituency, John Njuguna Wanjiku. Those two things which I observed are also significant. Why was Mwangi Kiunjuri missing? And why is it that only Moses Kuria shared the details of this meeting and not Kimani Ichung'wah, not Alice Wahome, not Rigathi Gachagua, and not Ndindi Nyoro? These four gentlemen have been fighting with Moses Kuria. They want to promote the United Democratic Alliance Party against Moses Kuria's party. My expectation was that probably they were going to share the details about that meeting. So it boils down to competition. And this takes me to why I think this meeting was held. Number one, it was held to address the concerns about the KIAMBAA parliamentary by-election. Moses Kuria wanted to sponsor a candidate in KIAMBAA, and he withdrew that candidate. And the fact of the matter is that Moses Kuria withdrew that candidate because the DP went through the back door and convinced the guy. Moses Kuria never wanted the guy to withdraw his candidature. And by Moses Kuria withdrawing his candidate, it means the United Democratic Alliance Party is going to have a field day in KIAMBAA. And in KIAMBAA, William Ruto and his allies also wanted to use it to test the acceptability of the United Democratic Alliance Party into the larger Mount Kenya region. And it's going to be a do or die. Remember, a win for Jubilee in KIAMBAA is going to mark the end of Tanga Tanga and their allies in the larger Mount Kenya region. So the prayer these guys are making is that Jubilee Party should not win. And this is where the fear is. There are those who feared that Moses Kuria was likely to support Jubilee, even indirectly, to win the seat. And I saw a video which was trending online of the Hustler Nation from KIAMBAA telling Rigathi Gachagua that he's not the leader, that their leader is Moses Kuria. So there's the fear that Moses Kuria might actually sabotage this. So that's why the DP called him. Because a win for Jubilee is going to mark the end of Tanga Tanga and their allies. And again, a win for the United Democratic Alliance Party is also going to mark the end of Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is a key player around the deputy president. And in one of my videos, I actually opined that the DP was going to use KIAMBAA to finish Moses Kuria once and for all. Let us just wait and see how Tanga Tanga guys, especially the United Democratic Alliance supporters and elected leaders from Mount Kenya, are going to react after, should they win this seat. So a win for the United Democratic Alliance Party is going to be celebrated by allies of the deputy president. But Moses Kuria is going to cry over that win, because that win is going to elevate people like Rigathi Gachagua. If you've been following this channel, there's a video I did long time ago about the emergence of Rigathi Gachagua around the deputy president and why he's giving Moses Kuria and Mwangi Kiunjuri sleepless nights. He has the money, he's able to mobilize the United Democratic Alliance Party, and the fact that he's associating directly with that party. Moses Kuria is not willing to associate with that party. So should they win, Moses Kuria is going to be in trouble. And do you think Moses Kuria is going to accept to be in trouble? So these are some of the things which the deputy president is actually discussing with them. And what will happen should the United Democratic Alliance Party is defeated? That's going to be a win for Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is actually going to brag that I withdrew my candidate, you went, campaigned, and you lost. And that's something which William Ruto allies, the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah, Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro, would not want to see. So they would not want to see a situation where the United Democratic Alliance candidate is defeated. So it's a do or die. And the deputy president must figure out the best strategy of accommodating all these political interest. Moses Kuria's political interest. Ndindi Nyoro, Alice Wahome, Kimani Ichung'wah's political interest. So probably it was all about KIAMBAA politics. Number 2 is the division in Tanga Tanga. Of course, as we head towards 2022, we are likely to witness political realignments. But the United Democratic Alliance Party, the Service Party of Mwangi Kiunjuri, and the People's Empowerment Party of Moses Kuria are competing against each other. Competition always gives birth to divisions. And do you think Ruto would want a situation where he's dealing with a divided Tanga Tanga allies? I don't think he would want a situation where he has to deal with the Kimani Ichung'wah fighting Moses Kuria fighting Ndindi Nyoro. It will not be good for him. It will actually drain him. So to avoid some of these divisions, probably he made them so that they could just iron their issues. So Moses Kuria is going to lay his demands on the table that I have my own political party. You guys have your own political party. This is how we are going to relate in future. Because there have been very bitter exchanges between Moses Kuria and this other group. At one point, he alleged that a deal will always be a deal in reference to Rigathi Gachagua. I remember he also attacked, I think, was it Kimani Ichung'wah, or was Kimani Ichung'wah the one who really attacked him? So these divisions is not good for the DP. He wants to become the president, and therefore all votes count for him. If Moses Kuria were to go and support Jubilee candidate, and their candidate is defeated, Ruto's candidate is defeated, that's something the DP would not want to see happening. So the DP would want a situation where all these divisions are put aside. Number 3 is the untamed ambitions. What's discussed here? Rigathi Gachagua wants to be the running mate. Moses Kuria wants to be the running mate. Mwangi Kiunjuri wants to be the running mate. How is the DP going to deal with this? And outside the Mount Kenya region, there's also the factor of the rest of the country. The rest of the country are also saying that enough is enough. We've had a Kikuyu president, a Kalenjin president, a Kikuyu president, another Kikuyu president, and now we are going back to a Kalenjin president. Let's say they'll agree to that. But they'll not agree to a situation where a Kalenjin president is also giving them a Kikuyu presidency. That's tribal dominance. So these untamed ambitions of these people, based on their numbers, is one of the reasons I think the DP invited them for this meeting, so that he could tell them that, look here, the country is big. Let us just go hunting, and once done, then probably we can sit and see who gets what, who gets where. Number 4, I think, is the relationship between KURIA's party and the United Democratic Alliance Party. It was not doing any service or any favor to William Ruto and his ambitions. So I'm convinced that the DP is actually trying to broker peace between these two competing interests in the larger Mount Kenya region. And that's why KURIA was quick to share the details about this meeting. But the other camp are not satisfied. So they're saying there's nothing, there's really nothing we can say. And lastly, it's about stopping President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee candidate. Moses Kuria, I still don't know whether it's a Trojan horse or whether Moses Kuria is a genuine supporter of the DP. And the question is, why is it that only Moses Kuria shared that photo, for example? What message was he trying to send? But the fact is, it's all about stopping Jubilee or stopping President Uhuru Kenyatta. A win for Uhuru going to mark the end of Ruto in the larger Mount Kenya region. Why? Politics is about perception. There's a perception outside there that William Ruto is very popular. But there are others who also believe that he's popular because he's not competed against any other person. KIAMBAA is going to set up that opportunity for him to prove that indeed he's the king of the larger Mount Kenya region. President Uhuru Kenyatta is also not going to allow this to happen easily. He's already setting up strategies of winning KIAMBAA. But Ruto and his team understands one thing, that for them to succeed, they must win KIAMBAA overwhelmingly. Otherwise, if they don't win overwhelmingly, there's going to be a problem. So they met to re-strategize. Moses Kuria was told, look here, you no longer have a candidate. It would be good for us if you want this seat. So please be part of it. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts about this particular meeting. And if you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button. And to the subscribers, I want to take this opportunity to continue thanking you guys for your support. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and may you have a good time or a good day. Bye-bye. And please, let me know what you'd want me to discuss. Anything, but as long as it's politics. Good day. Oh, this is coffee. There are those guys who used to send me coffee. Yeah. I've seen some complaining that I'm not giving them my number. Just reach out to me on 0777 741323. WhatsApp 0777 741323. If you have some coffee, Toma. Bye bye.